He called everyone mate, regardless of gender. Freddie had risen from underprivileged kid to bricklayer, to foreman, to project manager, to making money hand over fist as a developer, but had never bothered to adjust his accent and vocabulary to go with his posh cars and smart clothes. Sky, in contrast, had listened to others to learn a more refined way to speak. After a couple of minutes, Sky heard car doors slamming and the growl of Freddie's Lexus. She rose, made coffee, then took out her sandwich to nibble as she clicked through her business emails, reading a couple of reports, then replying to a client who was ready to invest in a new project. Next, she turned to her personal inbox. An October newsletter from a travel company reminded her that she'd yet to decide on her Christmas break. A festive Swiss skiing holiday was vying in her mind with a decidedly un-Christmassy Dubai beach, but she was leaning towards crisp white slopes and glühwein. No doubt Freddie would be spending Christmas with Minnie, so at least she didn't have another person champing at the bit for her decision. Other relationships and friendships had faded recently, and she kept meaning to make time for new ones, but was too absorbed by her job. If the construction industry didn't shut down through Christmas and New Year, she'd have happily worked on the corner house, coordinating a team of bricklayers, plumbers, electricians, tilers, and decorators to bring Freddie's plans to life. She grinned as she imagined the promotional blurb for that. Set up a temporary office in a cosy cottage and spend Christmas implementing schemes of work and ensuring timely deliveries of materials. Marvel at the festive lights outside the village pub. Join the carolers as they parade around our 10 streets. Then drink hot chocolate at the coffee shop. She didn't remember a coffee shop from her childhood, but her research told her one existed now. And there were more than 10 streets, of course, but not many more. The corner house, 1 Winter Street, occupied a large plot where the original village and the more contemporary and desirable Bankside estate met. Empty, swamped by its neglected garden, the property was ripe for redevelopment. Sky sighed longingly. Her heart had reached out to the corner house when Freddie had sent her its link in the auction catalogue, exactly when she was ready to buy another property for her private portfolio. If only she'd spotted it first. But no way would she try and snaffle it from under Freddie's nose. While she dreamed fruitlessly of restoring the neglected but beautiful house, Freddie planned its conversion to 2 smart, compact townhouses and 2 studio flats. His conversion would be more profitable than her fantasy restoration. Sky knew, having been the one to write the development and performance potential analysis. The corner house was neither listed nor in a conservation area, and at the pre-application site meeting, the planning officer had deemed Freddie's scheme to be in line with local neighbourhood planning. Young people struggled to get onto the property ladder in villages, and converting the corner house would provide perfect starter homes. Sky had highlighted Freddie's intention to cover swathes of the original soft grey stone with pre-coloured polymer render and replace the slates with a synthetic version, but had been met with comments about good insulation. And what about the mature trees? Well, those of interest to the tree officer, like the stately white birch in the front garden, weren't due for felling. Parking would be covered by a drive extended to take 2 or 3 cars, and a handy pull-in outside. The corner house development, as it was now being referred to in the office, could make Freddie a handsome profit. Sky had had no choice but to commission drawings and surveys for the pre-auction assessments. If the hammer came down in their favour, they'd have just 20 days to complete the purchase. That Sky yearned for the corner house was her secret, she thought, deleting another Start Your Christmas Shopping Now newsletter. If Freddie Walker Acquisitions got it, she'd project manage the conversion, visiting Middledip regularly, maybe several times a week. Her heart trembled, swamped by memories of arriving at Nan Heather's as a scruffy